Welcome back, everyone. Let's play Infinity Wars. Of the Brave Where where we last left off. We were screwing around in the main constructed game. We're now going to go to the arena. If you're wondering why I haven't been recording for a couple of days, you can probably hear it in my voice. I'm actually somewhat ill right now. And as such, my voice has been kind of screwed over, and I haven't been really in the mood to record. However, I feel every urge to purchase a new run, and we're going to draft up an entire deck and then see how it goes. I think I'm going to take kinetic drones. I don't know if I'm going to get abilities that target infected drone. Not taking you, because I'd like something else, possibly. How long the flame zone cannot kill from a non-damaged source? That'd be an incredibly useful power, and you're not exactly bad stat-wise. Orion Master Architect. This allows to remove a card from your graveyard and pay resources equal to that card's cost, create an XX artificial creature. I might just take you because your ability seems amazing. Guardian of Life. Your ability is not as good as I previously thought now that I reread the card text, so I'm going to take Orion Master Architect. And then of all these things, I might just take Evolving Parasite. Champion of Ruin. Useful ability, but I'm much more familiar with Sleepers and Genesis, and you have a foil, and I did not realize that. I made a good choice. Evolving Parasite, just because I love the card, now that it actually works properly. So what we're going to be looking for is a lot of cheap cards going up to the more expensive ones later, as well as a few direct removal abilities. We're probably just going to be drafting the entire time here. So let's see. Well, it looks like we're going to get only abilities. I could take the Spec Op as a useful card, but there's not many artificial creatures unless we're facing Genesis. Anti-air missile's not great unless you know you're going to hit flying, and unless someone's using Overseers. I don't see that happening that often. And then a latest discovery is only good if I get artifacts, so I'm going to take the Spec Op. Drive down's nice to deal with flying. Kinetically overloaded drone would be perfect, just in case I lose this one. Unending drone... if we get more, yes. Endless Horde and Unending drone. I actually put more value on kinetically overloaded drone, because it can do more overall. Artificial Swarmer, I could go for a Swarmer's arena deck, considering how often I get Swarmers. But I don't feel like that would be a good idea. Poison's good for damage over time. If taking 3 damage a turn, I think that was buffed. I think it used to be 1, which is absolutely silly. Poison now actually is worth its cost. Converted Prototype is a very good card in and of itself. And then there's the Genesis Construct, which is... Between the Converted Prototype and Genesis Construct, I think I might just take the Converted Prototype. Then again, that just meant my preference for Sleepers. I'm not going to do Swarmer, because I don't trust myself to get Swarmers. I'm not going for a Revival-based. You never know when that's going to happen. Infectious Zombie I like, but you have to get the final hit on it, and no player in their right mind would do that. Airborne Scientist is great to deal with flying. Firebolt's even better, because you always get the chance to harm someone with it, so I'm going to always get Firebolt. Dead Feast kills another character... Ugh. This is great. A great card if I can heal it. Or revive it. Endless Horde's nice, but I don't have any other Endless Hordes as of yet. Converted Prototype, we already have 1. I might just get a second just to make sure I can draw it. But I'm going to take a Dead Feaster just because it is a valuable card as long as I can pull it up from the grave. But if I don't get a chance to do so... Field Engineer is only good if I'm going to try to outlast my opponent. Soldier of Fortune's a nice 1-drop. Bloodthirsty Dead is better than Soldier of Fortune, I'm not gonna lie. And Support Drone is just good overall, because you can always play it and then play it in conjunction with another card. Bounty Hunter is great against humans, and there's a fair number. Tech Knight is good if you want something that you can always keep healing. Support Drone, great as usual. Endless Horde, iffy. I think I'm going to take the Tech Knight here, just so I can keep healing, and it's a lower cost. Since we don't have any air, and this is only good and constructed. I'm just going to say this now, I'm never going to take Controlled Temporal Anomaly here. This is very few instances, unless I somehow get Controlled Temporal Anomaly and Calamity. No point. War Machine is a great artifact at all times, so is the Anti-Air Array. The Anti-Air Missile is just the Anti-Air Array, but better. So I'm going to take the War Machine, though, because that will almost always give me a card. Eaten by Zombies is a great removal card, and I might just take that. Scouting Mission creates flyers, which is good. Mechanics Overseer is deployed. We're going with an artificial heavy deck. So I might as well get a Mechanics Overseer. Splitter Robot is great, is a great 4-drop. I'm sorry if I just stopped talking all of a sudden, it's because I'm just coughing, in a coughing fit. In all honesty, this is a toss-up between Eaten by Zombies and Splitter Robot. And just to make sure I can get rid of someone, I might just take Eaten by Zombies, so I don't know if that's going to pop up again. Best Friends, don't know if I'm going to get more Best Friends. Orion Master Engineer, unique character. Pay 7 to shuffle target artificial character you control into your deck. Recruit artificial character closest to the top of your deck. I don't have anything particularly powerful that I'd love to fish for, although he'd be great to fish for cards. Angelify. I'm gonna take it, just for the power-up. Don't really have anything I want to pull up right now, and I've completely forgotten to turn off Steam Overlay. My apologies. So we're gonna have to deal with that the entire time. Disease Zombie, for removal, give him a jetpack, which is just flying, but Angelify is just better. Tusked Behemoth. No, we're not. This is not a discard deck. Disease Zombie, just so I can get an eventual removal on certain cards. Toss-up between Cannon Fire and Wealthy Noble. We have 2 kinetically overloaded drones, 1 guaranteed play, 1 that we can eventually draw. Sure, I can get another kinetically overloaded drone, which will make it easier to draw into, I'll admit. But I probably want the Wealthy Noble over anything else, just because the chance that I can play that, which will allow me to play so many cards early. It's great. Cannon Fire is an equally good bit of removal. Don't have any 2-drops, have a lot of 3-drops. So at this point, I'm just going to go for the Wealthy Noble, just because I'm getting more 3-drops than 2-drops. Support Drone and Dead Feaster. Overwhelming Dead's actually a fairly good card if I want to delay for a bit longer, but I don't have anything that really gains power off of it. And Overwhelming Dead in some cases can be really painful if you play it in the wrong instance, otherwise known as a misplay, which I am prone to. So I'm going to say... Support Drone's always good. Support Drone again. Going with Genesis Heavy. No thanks, I'm not going to discard my hand. That's just a stupid idea in my opinion. I do not have any other unending drones. I can get another converted prototype, but I might get dragged down just to have another ability here. I'm going to take the unending drone for a 2-drop. And in the event I get another unending drone, it'll make me more likely to take that. Infectious Zombie, I already have problems with you, so no thanks, because everyone will just play around you. I'm assuming competency of my opponents. The latest Discovery. I might take this just because it'd be really hard to draw War Machine, but I only have 1 artifact, so it'd be stupid to take it right now. So it's between Poison and Spec Op. I think I'm going to take Spec Op, just so I have another character card to pull out here. Tusk Behemoth, no thanks. I could take a Demon Hunter, but nah. Spec Op, Actually, no, Demon Hunter, because I've already got Spec Ops. I might as well not specialize in killing artifact characters. Artificial, sorry. Badbot's useless right now, unless I get a secluded constructor in the future, and I'm not guaranteed that. We've already been running dry of those. Scouting missions are very useful abilities. It's 3 cards for 1. Genesis Construct's also useful. I think I'm going to take Scouting Mission, just to be safe. Your opponent gains control of target deployed character. Your opponent cannot move target character. Infiltration's only good in constructed. Shrapnel launcher. That'd be great. That'd be great. But I need 2 unending drones for that. Undead corruption. Becomes undead if the target character dies. It is raised. That is really useful. I could use that for a lot of ununique characters. Or I could get Assassinate. Let me sit up straight so my back's not killing me. I am probably going to take the Undead Corruption. We got enough eventual kills and instant kills where it's probably a good idea. Shrapnel Launcher is only good if you have something that you can keep playing, so I'm just going to take Undead Corruption. Gather Thoughts, shuffle the top 3 cards of your graveyard into your deck, draw a card, Gather Thoughts is removed from the game. That's a very useful card that I have never seen. Badbot is useless right now. Eaten by Zombies is only nice. It's actually a very... Eaten by Zombies is Assassinate, but better. In every way except for the fact that it can't target the support or command zone. But Gather Thoughts is a very useful card, because I have some cards that I would like to play multiple times. So I think I'm going to take Gather Thoughts. My deck is really random right now, and this is not a good thing. Aleta Immortal Tinkerer. That's a good buff card. That's a very good buff card. I might just take that. Just on principle. Eaten by Zombies, once again, is very nice removal. There's also Aleta Immortal Searcher, which allows me to just draw cards. Making random noises. I am going to take Aleta Immortal Tinkerer. We've got tons of artificial characters, including the prototypes, that I'd love to keep buffing. We are now halfway through the draw. I'm really going to want to start narrowing down what I can draw, and not keep adding cards to it. At least I'm acknowledging the problem that I have. Okay, Cannon Fodder is useless. In most circumstances. I could actually think of one combo now that I could pull it out. Infectious Zombie I dislike. Airborne Scientist is nice just to have free flying. Demon Hunter is good. I think I'm going to take Airborne Scientist, just to make sure I've got some anti-flying. Cannon Fire, Wealthy Noble. Demon Hunter, not really. I think I'm going to take a Wealthy Noble just to make sure I can draw it. Did I take the Wealthy Noble otherwise? Yes. I'm going to take the Wealthy Noble. I should start working towards ability cards and removal. One of the many Exhumed, you know I don't like it, because it starts discarding, but I have no way to really gain my discard pile back. Except for one card. Don't have anything like Reawaken. Latest Discovery is basically next to useless. Genesis Construct is nice. Endless Hordes, we don't have any. So I'm just going to take a Genesis Construct. I'm ignoring Endless Hordes, but I have no reason not to. Infected Drone, only nice in certain circumstances. Genesis Construct. Might just take Wealthy Noble or Genesis Construct. No, we're gonna take Feast of the Dead, just so we have something to deal with morale killers, if someone tries to make that. It's a toss-up between Laser Cannon and an Infected Drone, knowing I'm not going to target it that often. Well, actually, I have a few ways to target it safely. I just don't know if the power carries over. And I have no buffs for the undead, so Laser Cannon is just better. So we need some late game. Golden Diseased Zombie. I do not know how Arena works, and I might just take that just to see. I'm calling it Arena. I should say Rift Run. Scouting drone. I've got scouting missions already. And another 2-drop, which is slightly better. Except for the fact that this is artificial and thus can be buffed. Poison, nice removal. Sea Zombie is removal and a creature in 1 card. Bloodthirsty Dead is also a very strong card. I'm going to take the Sea Zombie, plus just to see how the gold card works. Vandalize is nice, but there's not many cards out there. I almost did something really stupid. I don't really want Vandalize. Defense Golem is nice. It has reach, which is interesting to me. Oh, it's artifact. It's artificial. Well, screw the rest of these cards. We're taking a Defense Golem, because we can buff that thing to actually attack. Sleeper of Avalanche, no thanks. Zombie Scavenger. How many zombies do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not enough to make Zombie Scavenger worthwhile. Airborne Scientist is nice. I think we'll take another Defense Golem. Rift to the Old World destroys target location. Cleansing the Land destroys target low. What the heck? Well, Cleansing the Land I'm just gonna take because it's just better. Mechanics Overseer. We have lots of artificial characters, so I'm not taking Mechanic Overseer. Called Shot's nice. Someone prepares for Called Shot, though. But that's just nice removal. But I'm thinking I'm going to take Cleanse the Land, because it's just a very cheap location removal. Cheryl, the forward scout, to establish the player's fortress, removes the top 5 cards from that player's graveyard from the game. Well, I might just take Cheryl, the forward scout. Angelify, though? No. Maybe. Yes. Angelify, I might as well get the chance to draw it. Plus having more than one's probably a good idea. Zombie Gone. Oh, wait. Wait. That makes the target undead, right? That is an amazing combo, and I might just take the Zombie Gone specifically for that. I don't have anything that'd be really worth the Infectious Transfusion, except the Defense Golems. That doesn't seem like a bad idea when you put the Defense Golems in mind. Genesis Construct is nice, but... Infectious Transfusion... I don't want the Dead Feaster, though. I've got a couple, but I think I might just take Zombie Gone for the potential combo, and just to deal with Sleepers if I encounter them. Sleepers are generally nice. Do I want damage overall? Because that's good against demons. I don't like one of the many Exhumed. I hate the card with passion. I could take another Diseased Zombie for early game. Or Wealthy Noble. Sure, why not? Let's just overfill my decks with Wealthy Nobles. This can't possibly go wrong. No, maybe, no... Eh... Yeah. Infectious Transfusion or Infected Drone. One or the other. Maybe. Even though I've been ragging on Infected Drone for so long. No, Infectious Transfusion. I think I'm gonna stick with that. There's a lot of hits that I could do. Laser Cannon, 5 damage to 3 targets. I'm gonna take another. Okay. Due to my slight lack of ability, actually I'm gonna take a support drone here, just so I have a better chance of drawing it and I have more uses for it. Also, please note the support drone in this artwork is not defending anything; he's defending himself. Bury is nice, but I don't have Awaken, and I don't think I can get Awaken. I think that's a 2-cost card. So it's either Laser Cannon, support drone, or Firebolt. I think I'm just gonna stick with the support drone here. Got no 4 costs. Bounty Hunter's nice against humans. I don't want to take a converted prototype just because it's a very powerful ability. Survival Sower. Of all cards to take, I'm going to take an Airborne Scientist. It's a very useful card if I had a lot of abilities to raise from the grave. And I'm going to take a defense golem here. Temporary mass reality shift. That was fun. Let's never do that again. I love temporary mass reality shift, but I don't have Cataclysm, so no thanks. I think I'm going to take Splitter Robot, because none of those other cards are particularly useful. Unique Artifact. Oh. Okay, this is a toss-up. Unique low-orbit ion cannon. Created for justified, judicious judgment. Extended operation's also very useful, but I've got enough buff cards already, so I'm going to take low-orbit ion cannon. We can get another War Machine, or we can get Immortal Traveler. We can get unlimited characters for free. Unmanned Aerial Destroyer is also nice. I think I'm going to stick with one War Machine. No. But Rodaria is actually a fairly strong card if we could buff it, but we can't, so... Unmanned Aerial Destroyer, flying... It's a very strong buff card, good late game. War Machine is nice as well. Angelifying War Machine, why didn't I think of that sooner? In fact, because of that combo, I'm going to take War Machine. So that's my deck. So we're going to play, I think, about one game? Yeah, this is run on long enough. We're just going to play one game and see how it goes. The Academic. So let's see what we have here. I'm just going to play this because I've got nothing better to play. Now, of course, you play him right off the bat. And wow, I am lagging somewhat. So there's a laser cannon. I'm just going to play a flying creature and just wait. Oh great, this guy's gonna rush me down before too long. Oh no! I'll put you in the assault zone. Because I've got an idea. So buff you, that makes you a what? Actually, yes, if I do this combo... Wait, are you played directly in the defense zone? Absolutely not. I will actually undo all that. Play down the defense golem. Well, unfortunately, I am flying, so you can't stop me. And now for a really nice combo that I enjoy immensely. It's flying. Oh, you've got an Overseer's deck. How did I not bloody notice? Or you have Overseers in your deck. How did I not notice that? Actually... Evolving Parasite. Oh. I think I might just steal that card. That is actually a very useful card to have gotten right now. I'm going to keep you alive for as long as I can. Actually, I'm going to put this guy so he absorbs the first hit. He'll just keep getting powered up. And I haven't really lost anything as of yet. This isn't a very fast deck. I don't have a lot of card draw, I know that much. Just realized I got the Immortal Tinkerer at this point. And I do have this card, so even if I do lose a lot of my creatures, I can just pull them all out. I wonder, what does he think I'm planning on doing? I just want the defense golem to survive. This is the entire crux of this strategy. I did it perfectly. I got a wealthy noble. Now I can activate and start buffing you for the fun of it. So what about the kinetically overloaded drone there? Splitter robot gets put down. And I'm going to end my planning phase right now. Hopefully with this buff setup, things will start going my way. I've got a laser cannon. Wait a minute. Resume planning. I'm going to undo everything I just did there. I'm going to activate pay 1. Would it be better to buff you? No, you're not going to survive whatever hits you right away. I'm going to hit him a little. No. Hang on. Variance Apprentice. Variance Apprentice attacks against +2, +0. Follower. Okay, Bleeding Footman. What? Oh. Hang on. 1. Okay, continue. And then I think I'm going to hit a Barian's Apprentice in the face, even though it's probably not exactly... Yep. Perfect. I think I played that one near perfectly. I'm going to pull the kinetic overloaded drone back so it can heal up, and then I'm going to buff you again. Flying and untouchable. We'll see about that. Alright. When I get 3 cards in the graveyard, I'll actually consider... When we get 3 cards in the graveyard, I'll do Gather Thoughts. Exhaust, oh well. Until I get Angelify, I'm going to be stuck doing this whole song and dance. Put you out here. Oh, you're exhausted still. Fine by me, I'm just going to pop the kinetically overloaded drone and put him in its place. Actually, what am I doing? Excuse me, I'm going to undo that. Not be stupid. Activate. Put this on the Splitter robot so he'll survive. I'm actually just going to outright draw a card and get the Tech Knight. Does his job near perfectly. Guns of Goliath. Oh yeah, you have reach. I completely forgot that. Hooray for not reading card abilities. So what I'm going to do is this setup. Defense Golem 2. Really, I'm just going to play everything. I'm just going to start dumping my hand just so I can kill off. Yep, all-out attack. Well, not an all-out attack. I'll sacrifice the kinetically overloaded drone now. I think I lose this one. Yeah, I think I actually do legitimately lose this one. I've been killed by flying, which is basically exactly as how I thought it would be. Oh well. I guess we will just basically play everything and an all-out desperation attack to force a draw. What am I doing? Undo that last action. I'm going to shuffle out Gather Thoughts, because that's useless. Firebolt. That's not enough to save me here. However, I can do a dickish thing and kill him off. That's not enough to kill him. Oh well. Yeah, so I played that completely incorrectly. Completely forgetting that that guy had a reach. And then you just get bouncing it back, so... oh well, I guess I should have fully expected this. Well, it looks like I'm not going to be getting any rewards from the arena. Level 11! Yay, a random booster pack. Let's just see how this goes. Fight. Swarmers, finally. Jesus, the lag. Anti-air missile. Aether Acolyte. Swarmer, Endless Horde. Scramble, Strength in Numbers. Zombie Gone. Low Orbit Ion Cannon. Gee, I wonder where these came from. Centurion. Pilgrimaging Monk, Explorer, and what is this card? Origin of the Virus. That's gonna be put straight into the Undead deck. So if you've all enjoyed watching, this has been Brainboy20 with Let's Play Infinity Wars, and I am signing off.